going in or not?
There you go. E85.
On!
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to finally be wrapping up everything that we need to finish up on the black car here. We've got a suspension that we need to put on, drive shaft, exhaust, and we're pretty much good to go. We started it up pretty much perfectly yesterday. It kind of had a little hiccups here and there, but anyways, today we're going to be finishing it up. If you guys missed yesterday's video and you didn't see us doing the first startup on the car, we did it open headers and it was crazy loud, but it sounded amazing. Click up above right now and go check it out. It was really nice. But anyways, though, today, like I said, we're gonna get the front coilovers put on, the brakes, the front wheels, radiator, all that good stuff, the fan shroud, hook everything up, drive shaft, exhaust, and then we'll pretty much be good to go. Take this thing for its first drive today. So we're getting close. As you guys see, Doug is holding these new really nice Viking front coilovers. These are double adjustable. We got them from Viking. So if you guys want to go check out Viking stuff, you can click down in the description down there and go see a link for it. But the car before any of this stuff has been 144, 60 foot, 1.44 seconds, 60 foot. So we're gonna try and go faster than that. And like I told you guys, we've got a brand new setup that is going to be coming in for the car, which is crazy. Can't really give you guys a lot of details on it. Just know that this thing is about to go through a full transformation. So anyways, though, let's get started. I need to take this thing for a drive today. Look at these things, man. Viking really did their shit on these. They look good. And I just got anti-seize all over my hand. Gonna thread them on. Like Doug just now said, these are height adjustable coilovers as well, which is cool. So we're gonna start with the height pretty much where we've got it set at, just to see how high it actually is gonna be or how low it's gonna be. And then we'll adjust height from there. But what's really neat is that if you guys watched yesterday's video, we talked about it, but these coilovers are really cool because you can adjust preload and then adjust height separate from each other. So basically what you can do is you can tighten up these two collars, but after that you can go and take off this entire collar at the bottom here, this black piece, and lift it up or down, even as far as one little thread, just to make sure that you get the height exactly how you want it, which is really cool. While Doug is working on getting the coilovers tightened up, I'm gonna grab the radiator and put it in. All right guys, so as you know, a few days ago we put this exact part and this exact part, we already have it on this car, but we put it on the GT350. I went ahead and got another one for this car because I've had this one on for almost 2 years now. And since I put it on, this little hose and a few of the fittings are kind of getting old, so we'll probably get those off and put new fittings in it and refurbish this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing pulled out and put the brand new Mishimoto one in. So let's get this one unboxed. This is our new expansion tank for the car. Huge thanks to Mishimoto once again for supplying some more stuff. They have quickly become one of my favorite sponsors, so we're probably going to use Mishimoto for every car that we do cooling systems on. I really like their stuff a lot. They make really good products. Everything looks really great. And like I said, that one has never had a single issue in the car, and I've used it for now probably, like I said, 2 years. And the only reason why we're replacing it is because look, on the side right here, the little hose right here is just getting yellow, and I mean, that's typical. It's just heat.
Show car, race car kind of thing?
Yeah. Oh, looky here. They actually even sent us brand new clamps for everything and new screws. Or new bolts for the to hold it down. They're black bolts now to hold it down. Let me open up this little hose right here. It still is so cool to me how at the bottom of every Mishimoto part they've got a serial number for warranty and everything. I noticed the radiator in the GT350 had it on the top too. That's really smart though. It really is cool. It's a lifetime warranty, so if they want to check to make sure where it came from or whatever, everything is tracked via a serial number. So that's really smart. A+ Mishimoto, go ahead. So many wires and coolant and everything, just hoses. Just this hose here gets routed up to here. We still need to tighten that down. All right, now here comes the fun part. Got a bunch of distilled water that we're gonna fill up this car with. The reason that we're using distilled water instead of coolant is because this is going to be a track car. So anytime that I'm on the track, if we have a coolant leak or anything like that, even as simple as a belt breaking and severing this hose right here like it almost has before, we don't want to drop coolant all over the track. So distilled water is a much better option. Same cooling properties pretty much, and we're also going to add some water wetter. This thing is probably going to take a lot. If you guys notice, we got the struts in, we got the brakes on, calipers are in place now. All we got to do is put the wheels on, drive shaft, exhaust, bring it back down, start it up, let the cooling system burp. Should be good to go. Try and at least move it around and see what happens.
If you want to, you can start them by hand and you can gently bring them on with that and then tighten them by hand if you want.
Lightweight.
It's the race car, bro.
You save so much weight, Doug. 16 ounces from front to back. Gently bring them down with the impact. These are aluminum lug nuts, so you do not want to let any kind of impact tighten these down or loosen them or break them loose or anything like that. You always want to make sure that you're using hand tools for these. That's why I'm being very careful right now.
By the way, kids, when you're soldering, make sure you inhale all the fumes.
Makes you feel real good. I'm definitely taking this to dinner tonight. We'll take it to Monroe and go do a shakedown.
What if it be raining?
I'd be driving. Honestly, I do have faith, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll just adjust. I've gotten to where I have that mindset now. Instead of getting like so upset, being like, rah! Just like wanting to tear everything up. I'm just like, oh, we'll work. We'll learn from it.
We drive Ford, so we gotta get good at problem solving, right?
Yeah.
Is that what the internet tells us?
You gotta get used to figuring out how to replace engines, because Lord knows, you drive a Ford, you better have at least one every 2 months. So yesterday, whenever we first started it up, we were laughing because we kept hearing like a knocking noise and we didn't know what it was. And I was like panicking. I was like, come on, dude. And Doug was like, I swear, not even hitting anything. And I was watching because he normally hits shit on the frame rail every time that we're doing stuff. And I was like, no. I thought that our Gen 1, Gen 2 Frankenstein Coyote build had failed. But reason why we heard knocking was because the headers were literally vibrating. And it was doing that right there. So I was like, okay, what the hell? I just thought it was funny. I immediately looked at your face and you were just like, are you?
Oh wait, we have trays. I forgot. Look, these are perfect.
Let me see.
It's all aluminum. Stainless.
Shit. All right,
You just
whatever.
put it where I had
I know. I was trying to do something cool, but it didn't work. So shut up.
Blue marks here, blue mark there.
Last component of this entire puzzle now is the exhaust. We're gonna bolt it up real quick, lower it down, start it up, and get started burping the system. And then we're getting really close. We should be able to drive it here shortly. Big old giant heavy cat back. Okay, you wanna stab the fronts real quick, and then I'll get this back here. Ready? I forgot. We're gonna have to put the back hangers in first. Pull it back off.
Going in or not?
There you go. Good thing these X-frame SK wrenches have such a short throw. This tight spot right here really would be difficult if it wasn't for that. Look at that. Oh.
I feel like I could help you with that with a power tool.
Nuh-uh. You'll never get intense muscle tone like me using power tools. You got to use these hand tools here to get your muscle tone going. I wish you could feel this aching in my forearm right now. All right, we're doing a post, what do you call this? Post what inspection? Post engine inspection.
Pre-flight inspection.
Pre-flight inspection, okay, I like that. Everything looks good. I'm just looking around now to make sure that there's nothing that we forgot, but I do not see anything. Radiator fans.
Sure there's a lot of water under here. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
Oh shit, hang on. Oh, you just pumped all your water out.
I'm not gonna say for sure, but I think we're good.
Throw it in the towel.
All right, let's bring it down and let's give it a shot.
That's a lot of ugly things for a battery terminal.
I don't want my battery terminal falling off while I'm going down the road. I don't want the wind to blow it off or anything. You know, whenever you don't have it tight enough and you hit a bump in your battery, it just, you know, falls out of the car. You just gotta make sure it's completely tight. We good?
Yes, so.
Let's give it a shot. Are you ready, kids?
Get that jump starter again.
E85. I need a new tune.
On!
I'm gonna do it right here. All right, now it's gonna do it, I swear. We got the booster on it now. You little bastard, start. Let me clear the codes real quick. Sounds stupid, but it works sometimes. crazy. Nothing abnormal so far going on. Idling just fine on our previous tune. Like I said, I had to go way back in the archive to be able to find the tune that we had on this car whenever I blew the engine up that night racing Demonology. So anyways, I got that same exact tune put on the car, basically identical except for it's just forged internals now. We've got different heads on it, but at least to get it broken in, that tune will be perfectly fine. Once we finish break-in though, we'll be getting ready to get started actually getting a good tune on it to start beating on it.
I'll let it get up to temp now, and I'm just gonna keep adding water because what's gonna happen is once it gets warm, the thermostat is gonna open up and it's gonna suck all that water from the reservoir and shove it down through the block once it senses that it's getting too hot.
Turn the heater on?
Yeah, I'll turn the heater on, I forgot. Just like Doug just now said, to get it through the heater core and everything also, you've got to make sure that you turn the heater on. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank that thing up. As you guys see, there's smoke coming out of the back, which could be condensation, it could be E85, or it could be just because the rings haven't seated yet. Sometimes you get a little bit of blow by until the rings are fully seated, so not a huge deal at all. Not worried about that. Gonna get the SK torque wrench. Perfect, all right. Huge thanks to SK Tools for providing such a beautiful torque wrench for torquing everything that we need.
Just two bros in a race car.
Well, it is moving. Oh my God. We're driving. That alignment though. As you guys know, we just put our BMR K member in here. By the way, guys, go check out BMR Suspension if you want to get your suspension products. You can use code It's6 at checkout and save a bunch on any of your favorite suspension products. But anyways, we just put the new K member up front, so we had to completely disassemble and reassemble the suspension, which is why the alignment is all out of whack. All right. Come on, you sleepy thing. Wake up. So far though, it's doing great. I mean, we've got great temperatures, we've got great oil pressure, we've got pretty much everything going well, except for I think we got the front end a little high. I think that might be why we're swaying a lot.
For a first shakedown drive.
Yeah, it's doing really good. I wonder how many people have noticed this car driving around. They're like, look! There's somebody. All right, let me pull this thing back up in here. We're gonna check the oil again just to make sure oil's still good, but it seems like everything's doing great.
Probably good right here.
I went to go pull the e-brake. This car doesn't have an e-brake.
No.
Yeah. Dead ass, dude. I'm dead serious. Wanted to get a bungee cord. Bungee cord it around the cage right there and hold it back like that whenever I stop. Hey, you know what it is too? I bet you we have to tighten those shocks a little bit more for the street. Oh yeah. It says for the street, you want between 12 and 16 and we got 2. Oh, look at that, Doug. This is, come here. No, I'm being serious. You're gonna laugh. Why would the car sway in? we're going. That's probably honestly why they were honking. They were probably honking out. It's like, yo, you're on wheel. Okay, so yeah, that's why we were getting sway. So we're gonna put some air in the tires real quick, tighten up the dampening on the shocks, and then we're done. Honestly, this is crazy. Okay, let's see where we at. We're a tiny bit low, so we could throw a little bit more oil in there. We're still in the intolerance, but just throw some more in there just to be safe. This is really sick. Well guys, there we have it. Unfortunately, that's going to be a wrap for today's video because we are at a stopping point with the car for now. As I told you guys, we had a goal today of getting the car running and driving. We did it. We got the exhaust, we got the drive shaft, got everything wrapped up on the car. Wheels, tires, brakes, literally everything. Just like you guys know, we just got done doing break-in on the GT350 with its built engine. We're gonna have to do the exact same thing on here. So we're not gonna have any crazy cool stuff yet, but the GT350, it's time to shine. We've got a lot of stuff planned for it in the next few days. You guys are gonna wanna stay tuned for. Take my word for it. The GT, like I said, is back up and running, so we're gonna be able to get a lot of good content out of this thing again. If you guys are excited as I am to have this thing back running, please smash that like button. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, you know the drill, and I will see you guys next video. Thank you so much for watching.